Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. It is a bonus read. Thought I would come and just drop some energy for you before the new week began. And I'm here with the bonus read, which means I'm reading for the current energy or the future energy. So this may not resonate with you today because it could be future energy, but maybe it's not your reading at all, and that's okay too. So let's find out what's going on for Taurus. We're going to use the Kipper, and then we're going to use the Lenormand as well. And then we're going to throw some tarot at it, find out what's going on, Taurus. Let's find out what's going on for my bull gang. Thank you so much for the ways that you love me on this channel. That's what the bonus readings are about. Thank you so much for that. Let's find out what's going on with Taurus. Tell me what's going on with Taurus, please. Oh, something's flipped here. Taurus, we have great fortune here. It's a good place to start, right? I feel like this fortune is something that you've built, Taurus. It's card number 26, which is an 8. So I want to say that either you're about to get paid for something that you know really well, or maybe you are monetizing something that you know about really a lot. Maybe it's a business that you're making money at. We do have sudden wealth. Look, it does feel like Taurus here. There's a great fortune that's about to arrive. Sudden wealth is about to happen here. You're about to hit the jackpot of some sort. And I feel like you've already been seeing a lot of signs about this, and maybe you don't know it's about this. What's this? I've got concern. Taurus, I feel like you have concern that the universe has forgotten about you. That's what it feels like. That you're kind of sitting there looking over the past, the present, looking into the future a little bit, and thinking, where's mine? I want to say that, Taurus, it feels like for some of you, you're working really hard. And for whatever it is that you're working really hard on, card number 26 is an 8. Whatever you're working really hard on is going to be your greatest fortune. So I don't know what you're doing. If you're building a business, maybe you're online, whatever it is that you're doing, I feel like great fortune will find you, and it's coming in the midst of of sudden wealth. Like it feels like it comes in, like if you're online, maybe you go viral with a video, or if you are somebody who has an online business, all of a sudden all of these sales are coming in from somewhere and you don't really know where they're coming from. But it does feel like you're going to get like a bag dumped on your head. That's what it feels like here. We do have the official person. Oh, somebody might be coming to tell you about something. The official person for me is somebody who is... No, they got the sword. So to me, it's the King of Swords. That's what I see here. They got a sword at their side here. But they are somebody who has a lot of wisdom. They're very smart, very decorated, which means they're very brave. This person is somebody who has a lot of knowledge. And I feel like they're coming to bring you some sort of news, some sort of good news about money, about sudden wealth, about great fortune. Great fortune can cover a lot of things, but sudden wealth is like pretty clear that it's about money. And I feel like you've been sitting here waiting, probably for the longest time, wondering, where's mine? Like I thought I was doing everything right. And please understand that you could be doing everything right. You could be doing all the meditations, taking care of yourself, doing all the journaling, right? Doing all the self-care, all of that. But it's really just divine timing as to when it's your turn and when it's not. And that's the truth of it. What else do we have here for Taurus? Tell me what's going on with Taurus. Do we need to know about Taurus? Okay, we've got cards that are flipping about here. Let's get them. We've got the star. We've got the feminine here. One more. Oh, we got to roll the dice. Somebody's taking a chance. They're taking a risk. I feel like you're about to have the best tower. That's what it feels like, Taurus. We've got card number 16, which is the tower. And we've got the star. So 16 in the tarot is the tower. And then the star is 17. It feels like you're about to have the best tower. We've got the 6 of hearts in the bottom right-hand corner, which is the 6 of cups. We do have the Ace of Swords at the bottom right-hand corner. I feel like there's about to be a conversation with you and someone that you've known for a long time. So we've got the 6 of Cups here, and the 6 of Cups can be a friendship, can be a member of your family, can be someone that you're in love with. But either way, it's someone, really what it's telling me is that there is someone from that you've known forever. So someone that is in your life that you've known forever. It feels like you're about to take a risk with somebody, but I feel like you have a lot of questions. That's what it feels like here. Huh, very interesting. So we got card number 39, right? That's a 12. Intuition. I think you know that it's coming. The feminine is looking over at the dice, ready to take a risk of something. And on the top of the dice here, we have an 11. Interesting. All right, bottom of the deck. Something's coming at you. There's about to be some sort of a... This gives direction. You're about to be going in a new direction, I think. Interesting. Okay, let's get some tarot. Find out what else is going on here. Tell me about Taurus. What else do we need to know about this here? Sudden wealth. And a soft tower. Somebody's been waiting on it. It's like you know that it's coming, Taurus. She's looking out the window. The sun's in her face. The sun is shining in the window on her face. It's like she can see everything. It's very clear. There is an 11 here and an 11 here. We've got 11, 11. 9 and 2 is 11? No, sorry, 11 and 12. So we have not 11. Oh, that's what it is. There's an 11 on the dice. So there's 11 here and then there's 11 on the dice. So there is 11, 11 here. Something is about to happen. Oh, yeah, and we have an 11 here. So we have an 11, 11 here as well. Woo, something is about to go down, Taurus. What is it? Tell me what's going on here for Taurus. Something good is about to show up here. We've got the Empress. Could be abundance. Could literally be an Empress. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. It is something that you've been waiting on for a very long time, but you're about to get some direction here. I feel like I want to say that you've found your way to here, and nobody has showed you the way. I feel like you found your way. Like, it feels like it was a really tough path for you to walk, Taurus, but I feel like you figured it out. Nobody helped you. You figured it out. Got the 5 of Wands. Taurus, I think you're about to argue with yourself about taking some sort of a risk. And the risk could be about a direction that you're going. You might be turning direction, changing direction in your life. And I think that the official person that is showing up is coming in to bring stability. The stability that this person is talking about could be the sudden wealth or the great fortune. I feel like you're working super hard on whatever you're working on. So somebody, I feel like you either have 2 jobs just to make ends meet, or you have a job and a side hustle. The side hustle you're working on, hopefully going to make money from that. But it feels like the abundance is taking a really long time to find you. Somebody here might be a new Empress. You might be somebody who is just still in the learning phases of how to be the Empress. Now, the Empress is somebody who is all of the queens, which is she has a lot of wisdom, right? She is somebody who's very creative. She might be in her childbearing years. She doesn't have to be, but the Empress does indicate abundance. It can indicate that she's pregnant with something. Could be a child, could be creative path, right? Going on some sort of a new path. But it feels like something has been moving super slow, and it feels like it's a conversation that's coming to you. Like the Ace of Swords is in the bottom right-hand corner. So it feels like there's a conversation that's coming to you. But it does feel like it's something that you've wished for, card number 12, but something you've already been getting information from the universe about. I think you know that it's on the way, because this person is quite psychic. There is something really big. The universe is giving you some sort of really beautiful gift. And you've been waiting. Look, it's right around the corner. I've got somebody who's exhausted. I can't do this anymore. I can't keep up this pace anymore. I don't want to carry these burdens anymore. Interesting. Let's clarify a little bit. You know what I want to do? I'm going to talk about this guy here. Mature woman, huh? Somebody's about to roll the dice or take a risk. Tell me what the concern is here. For Taurus, what is the concern? What is the concern for Taurus, please? Well, I'm not diving for that. Guess we didn't need it. I'm just going with that lately because I dropped too many cards. Figured if we needed it, it would stay in the deck. Tell me about the concern, please. What's the concern that Taurus has? We have the Five of Wands. You have a concern that people will talk, or that people are talking. It feels like you're holding back from something because you feel like people will gossip, or maybe there's too much competition. We have the Three of Cups. You're going to overcome that. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is here, right? The Ace of Swords. We've got the Ace of Spades in the bottom right-hand corner of this card with this person who is feminine or masculine. So I feel like you have a concern. And the concern is that you've been waiting for some sort of reunion possibly, and to have a conversation, to get some clarity. And you're feeling like somebody here is holding back from you. I feel like what you want to talk about is the past, the present, and the future with somebody. And you feel like somebody's holding back from you. Tell me about the Six of Cups here. This soft tower, what is it all about? Tell me about Taurus, what's coming with this soft tower. It's like the tower's going to fall. There'll be a realization. It is going to be upheaval and change. There's no doubt about that. But I feel like you're healed as the tower falls, if that makes sense. It feels like whatever's coming is fun or exciting or kind, or you're excited, or your heart is happy that this tower has finally fallen. Because I feel like you've been waiting for a long time for this moment here. Tell me what this is. For a moment like this. Isn't that a song? We've got the Six of Cups on the Six of Cups. I said what I said. There's somebody that you've known for a really long time. So look, we've got an adult and a child. It could be a child that you haven't spoken with in a really long time. It could be somebody who is in your family. Somebody who you haven't seen since Christmas. These two are exchanging gifts, right? Could be a lover. Could be a member of the family. It's wish fulfillment. You've been hoping and wishing that this was going to happen. You've been pleading with the universe, please. I just need to see this person. And then we have the Seven of Cups. It's going to overwhelm you. It's going to be a reunion of tears. That's what it feels like. A reunion of high emotions. And I don't feel like it's bad. I feel like everything comes tumbling in all at once because you didn't think you'd ever see this person again. And I feel like your intuition is on high. I feel with card number 12 here, and then we have 1111, right? And I feel like the sudden wealth for some of you might be that this child shows up that you haven't seen, or the child finally communicates with you. You're waiting for communication by the window, feminine or masculine, right? For some of you, it could be someone that you've wanted to see in terms of maybe they are a soulmate, like a love soulmate. All the situations will be different for all of you. Tell me about, but when this shows up, it's like we have to roll the dice and see what happens. Why is the official person here? We've got the Star. We've got the Six of Pentacles. This person is showing up to deliver your wish fulfillment, Taurus. I feel like the official person, whoever they are, they could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I always see this person as the Aquarius energy, and they're coming to bring stability. They're coming to bring stability to your life here. I feel like this person is the person who is going to deliver, going to give you reciprocity, who's going to deliver your wish fulfillment, the thing you've been hoping for. This person is quite wise. They are somebody who has their own light. They are somebody who is, the official person is somebody who does the thing that is best for everyone involved. And I feel like this person has a lot of wisdom. they are somebody who is older. They do have white hair, but it doesn't necessarily mean, like, age does not mean you have wisdom. Being awake means you have wisdom. And I feel like for somebody, you are awake. It feels like you're aware. You're awake. You know that something's coming. Because we do have 12 here, which is the intuitive energy that something is about to change. You're about to roll the dice, or you're about to take a risk, or something like that. Tell me what these dice are about, please. Back in the game. Charlie just said you're back in the game. I don't know what that means. We have the Page of Cups. It's going to surprise you. Very interesting energy here, Taurus. It's going to surprise you, and it's going to put you in a stable place immediately. It's like you're going to have to make some type of decision when this surprise shows up here. And that might be why you're going to roll the dice or take a risk or take a chance here. And then we have the Hanged Man energy. It tells me that your perspective is that I just need to hang tight. I just need to surrender to the universe, because it's not up to me. Taurus, I want to say that this is all in the hands of the universe. There's nothing you can do here. This is all coming toward you because it's time. Like, your concern was mine is never coming. And with this holding back here, that you thought that this reunion would never happen, but I feel like you're about to have a conversation with somebody, whether it's a child, a lover. I feel like we're about to have a conversation. And I feel like you've been getting signs all along, and you thought that the signs were for something else. Tell me about, for some of you, it could be an Empress that's arriving. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, please. What is this? The conversation. It's a conversation that needed to take place after many years. Somebody is showing up to have a conversation here. We do have the Knight of Wands. This person is somebody who's showing up very quickly. I don't think that you're going to have to wait very long for your victory, because we have the Ace of Wands in the hand of the Knight. We have the Five of Wands here, and I feel like it's victory that is showing up here. This conversation is going to be a good one. I feel like there's going to be understanding. It feels like somebody is coming in really quickly after not being in your life for a long while. The Queen of Pentacles. It could be the Queen of Pentacles. It could be someone who is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But the Queen of Pentacles is telling me it's going to give you stability. It's something that you've always wanted, and it's going to make you finally settle. It feels like somebody here has kind of been sort of in fight or flight, I'm going to say, as it pertains to the situation. Whenever you think about this person, whoever they are for you, I feel like it's almost like a fight or flight situation. And I feel like you're going to finally be settled. You're going to exhale, I think. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. What have you been waiting on? What has been taking forever, Taurus? Because this is you, Taurus, Libra, right? What has been taking forever, Taurus, to come toward you? We have the Eight of Wands, we have the Two of Wands, and we have the World card. So I feel like what you've been waiting for forever is things to pick up, things to move forward, for communication possibly. We have the 8 and 2 Wands, which is 10, waiting to drop some burdens with somebody. And then we have the World card, waiting to close a chapter so we can carry on to something new, because that's the end of something. But the World card is about a monumental moment. It's like stepping through a portal. Finally, this is closed. We can close this chapter and we can carry on. Tell me what the Seven Wealth is. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the Knight of Swords. So whatever, it feels like it's somebody who's arriving. It feels like it's a perfect storm. That's what it feels like. A perfect storm of everything you wanted coming in at the same time. That's what it feels like here. There's communication coming to you from the official person about sudden wealth. We've got the Ace of Wands, which tells me you are ecstatic. You're very excited. You go from the Seven of Wands to the Eight of Wands, which is right here. We go to things all of a sudden moving really quickly, moving forward really quickly, either with a person, a situation, about the money. For some of you, it's not about a relationship at all. It's about somebody coming and telling you that they're awarding you these funds that were owed to you, that you've been waiting for a very long time. It could be a legal thing. The official person could be someone who is a lawyer, right? And I feel like you end up being the Empress here. Either it teaches you a lesson or it levels you up financially. And I feel like you've been holding back. It's almost like you didn't want to believe that it was coming because you didn't want to let yourself down, Taurus. But I feel like for some of you, whoever's on this timeline, I feel like something, whatever it is, whether it's love or a child or money or a situation, a new job, whatever it is, something is about to make you really happy. And I think that I've been telling you that for probably the last 3 hands. So there is something that is coming up here, Taurus, that I feel is something that you've been waiting for. Tell me what the outcome is here for Taurus, please. Anything else you need to tell us? About the 3 of Wands, it's something you've been waiting for. Oh, some of you have been waiting for the Empress. Or to turn into the Empress, waiting for the Empress energy or for the abundance. 5 of Cups. And the King of Wands. I feel like there was sadness. It feels like there was sadness and regret in the waiting, but I feel like somebody is finally stepping forward. It could be a King of Wands. It doesn't have to be, right? This is an energy as well. It could be any sign who's decided that they feel inspired enough to step forward to go get what they feel is theirs. So I feel like we have energy here that is accomplishment. We've got a milestone that's happening here. And we're going on some sort of a new path because we do have the compass here, which is going to guide you. And we do have the 2 of Wands. You're dropping burdens with somebody here after years of not speaking. I feel like you're going to get some balance here. So we do have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We have Virgo. We have Pisces energy. We have Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius as well. We have Aries energy, Libra, and Taurus. Yeah. Scorpio energy. Wish fulfillment's here. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Look, it's whatever it is, right? Because the Ace of Pentacles is going to change your life in an abundant way, whether that is happiness or good health or lots of money. It's the beginning of a path where we plant the pentacle and go to the 10, and abundance is everything. It can be anything that you're waiting on, Taurus. I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. Love you guys. Bye.